Why all of the squishy plastic? Hey, what's up? Today I have Topspin, the Studio Series version. I should probably make that clear. And he's pretty cool. I love the aesthetic of the movie wreckers, so this guy is just awesome to have. This guy retails for about 20 to 25 US dollars and 30 Canadian and is standard deluxe height. And it has so much sculpted detail, and it's so nice to look at. You never get bored looking at this figure. There's a lot of nice intricate details, and that's one of the things that I like about the wrecker designs from the movies. The kibble is meh, but the design in general had some kibble, so it's somewhat faithful to the original source material. You can remove the plates on the shoulders if you really don't like them. They're just on friction hinges and ball joints, so that's no problem. Now I want to get the other ones. I want to get Roadbuster, hard to find, and I want to get Leadfoot somehow. Thanks Hasbro, and do a head swap for Volleybot from the last night, because that would be funny. Get another Topspin and just make a Volleybot. But again, getting Leadfoot's nearly impossible if you don't live in the United States. I mean, it is impossible if you don't live in the United States. Thanks Hasbro. The accessories are they're bad. The plastic is just rubber and it's just so soft, and it's way too soft. It sucks. They're all warped right out of the box, and they're ugly and unpainted gray plastic. I don't like them at all, but the claws are necessary to the design, so yeah, time to Fusion 360 some new ones. The hips need fixing. They're so loose out of the box. I'm doing the tissue fix right now, but I'll floor polish them later. But after fixing them, the figure holds together really well. That's something actually that I've noticed with this particular wave of deluxes, because I got 3 of them. Their hips were just terrible right out of the box. And any of the Generations figures I've bought recently have not had that problem, so I think it's just the movie toy budgeting thing. So let me just explain how the movie toy budget, in my opinion, what I've seen anyways, how it works. You have the budget for the entire figure that includes the box and the instructions and what comes in the box and the toy and the accessories. So they spend a lot of money on the figure, obviously, because that's the main attraction, but some of that budget is going towards the backdrop, which I can live without. So in my opinion, I mean, I know a lot of people like the backdrops, and that's fine, but what I would like them to do is scrap the backdrops and use that money towards the toys. That would probably make them a lot sturdier, like the Generations figures, because they don't have that backdrop, that high quality backdrop that comes with them. They're a lot more stable and solid for the most part than the movie toys. So that's just something I've noticed with these guys, because they're a lot more flimsier than the Generations ones. Comparing him to some other Studio Series figures, and he's a decent size, definitely the most over-designed of the movie characters, and he stands out in front of all of them, which is to say something, because all the movie designs are over-designed. But it still looks pretty cool. Articulation's kind of wonky due to his design. His shoulders are weird, and those kibble flaps kind of weigh him down a bit. The feet don't move. There's no waist joint. There could have been a waist joint, but there isn't one. But it's okay. It gets the job done, I guess. Transformation's a bit of a pain. It's not bad, but the instructions are just garbage. He does have that cool thing that Studio Series Shatter version 2 came with, where it tells you how to transform him from his mistransformed state into his normal state right out of the box, which I do like. Please keep doing that. But stop making it dark gray on black with like dark red and dark purple. That's not how you do instructions. No one can read that. Car mode is cool, but you could verify the product on GM's webpage for some reason. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can do that. It's faithful to the on-screen model. It turns into an Impala. It says Impala on the front. It's licensed, so that's nice to see. However, the guns look like trash. They're that yucky rubber plastic again. They look terrible. I hate these. Please. They're not great. The car has some cool detail that I love. It does have negative camber on it. For those of you who don't know what negative camber is, it's when you see the wheels bend outwards on the back of the car and sometimes on the front. It's supposed to help with cornering or something. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of this mod, but to see this amount of detail on this car mode, because he does have negative camber in the film, I think that's really cool. It's an awesome little touch, and whoever designed that likes cars, so I'm glad that that's there. Even though I don't like that mod on cars, I think it's cool to see here. Next to other cars, and yeah, he doesn't fit in because he's covered in guns. I do want to get a Roadbuster, like I said, and a Leadfoot. God damn it, Hasbro. But it fits into scale with the rest of the Studio Series line better than other figures. I'm looking at you, Soundwave. overall, I really like this thing. I definitely recommend it. I think it's worth the price. You do get a lot with this guy in terms of plastic and like density, so I think he's worth 30 bucks. It has some really nice detail, but some also not so nice problems, like the fact that the hips are loose and there's no waist joint and there's no ankle pivot and the guns are made of plastic that makes me want to die. But so that's been my look at Studio Series Topspin. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Patreon, just $1. Links in the description, please. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.